Hello everyone, this is Torben Anderson. I'm the founder of Rewired. I'm the host of today, Rewired for Success. Thank you for joining. This is for all business owners that want to take control, rewire their businesses, and are serious about scaling up their businesses. If this is you, then you've come to exactly the right place. So, firstly, I want to thank you for joining today, and I just want to say that I've really appreciated all you guys a lot, all the comments and the posts that you've been sending through. Thanks very much. I really do appreciate it. Thanks very much for all the discussion that's been going on in the various forums. I really do appreciate it. So today's topic, what to talk about, and this was actually inspired from one of the posts that happened on LinkedIn, and it was all about what to look for in your CTO. So that's the question we're asking today is, what are we looking for in your CTO? Now, firstly, what the hell is a CTO? What the hell is this thing, CTO? What is it really all about? So if you know the word, then hopefully we can just kind of restate this today and see what you think. So firstly, CTO is Chief Technology Officer. And so what we mean by that is, we mean chief as in, pretty important, probably your main go-to person. Technology, I think that's fairly obvious. And officer, obviously you're asking for your CTO to have a level of responsibility and accountability. So, that's broadly what the word means, but what does it actually mean? What does it really, really mean? So, quite simply put, a CTO is somebody who gets your business vision. So you as a business owner, whether you're a founder, whether you're a CIO or a business owner or CEO, no matter who you are, your CTO must get your vision. They must also get you as an individual. They must understand you and know when to guide you and what decisions to make. So in short, a CTO should understand you and your business vision and be able to realize that through a technology strategy. So that's really what we're looking for. Now, you might ask, well, so where am I right now? So what situation am I in right now? I think there are about three main camps. One is your CTO is your co-founder. So you or maybe other founders founded your business together. Your CTO is the person that understands the technology part of the business, and they've kind of grown with you. So the second camp, this is all about the fact that you actually already have a CTO. You've got a CTO in place. Possibly you've given your CTO some equity, but they're there. But maybe you're looking for more. Maybe you expect more from your CTO. And the third camp, which is you simply don't have a CTO at the moment, and you're really, really trying to find out how you can get your technology function up and running. Maybe you don't come from a technology background and you need that kind of partner that's going to speak human to you. Maybe you're maybe you're just starting on a new venture and you're looking for that CTO that's going to help you get started. So whatever the case may be, whether you've got a CTO as a co-founder, whether you've already got a CTO but you want more, or you simply don't have a CTO, then the next section is really for you, and we'll cover that in a second. So I believe there are kind of four types of CTOs. Now, the first one is kind of what we already spoke about. So it's that founder CTO, the person that started the business with you. It's great that they're there because they've come in early and you're probably more or less under 5 people and you're just trying to get that business up and running. Typically that CTO will be, working the midnight oil, probably even sleeping under a desk, and it's all just about getting that business up and running. thoughts are not quite outside of that. It's really just, how do I get this business up and running? So that's your founder CTO. Second, I can do it all CTO. So your CTO, that's your jack of all trades, your CTO that's joined, perhaps you've given them some equity, perhaps a big salary, but basically you want more. But what's happening at the moment is your CTO is kind of doing lots of great things, being a jack of all trades, which I think is quite good when you're, say, 5 to 10 or 15 people. However, you want more. You're finding that things are kind of going in different directions. Perhaps there's a bit of alignment, but really you're kind of struggling to send that CTO in a particular direction. And then the third type of CTO is what I call the silent operator CTO. So he or she is the CTO that's kind of gets your vision, actually starts planning, understands where you want to go, is making stuff happen, and kind of does that in a kind of a silent way, normally lets you speak quite a lot, listens to you quite a lot, and this is also really, really useful. So this is the kind of CTO that you want, as you start to scale sort of beyond 10 people and upwards. And then finally, the fourth CTO type is what I call a strategic CTO. Now, this is a CTO that typically, in some cases, may take equity, or in other cases, may not. And we'll talk about equity and how to hire a CTO in a future topic. But for today, it's really about what does that strategic CTO mean? Now, that could be somebody who's kind of gone through the ranks, so they've already, had the exposure to deep technology. Perhaps they don't really do it anymore, but they've had that exposure to managing projects. They've had exposure to managing teams. They've also helped create plans and roadmaps. But most importantly, and coming back to the definition of what a CTO is, it's that feeling where they really understand your vision, and they can link that to a tech strategy and tech plan, and they know how to take you forward. So again, 4 types of CTOs: your founder CTO, the guy that's just started out with you, I can do it all CTO, and then a silent operator CTO, and finally that strategic CTO that's able to kind of work in many different ways. More importantly, they also know how to hire the right people to get the job done. And this is really what I think I want to share with everyone today that's really, really important. So often we lock ourselves into hires through equity. And what I mean by that is that is not in itself really a problem. But what you need to do is just think carefully about that for one simple reason. And that is that as your business scales, what you're going to need are different kinds of people and different kinds of skill sets and different kinds of experience as you grow. And so it's really important to be mindful of that if you're going to lock somebody in, do you think that person is going to stretch to 5 to 10 to 15 to 20? Remember, this is all about scaling up. And if you're serious about scaling up, then this is what it's all about. It's about really thinking ahead, making the right decisions, not locking yourself in, and being aware of what a CTO could bring to your business in terms of whether you're setting up a new business, whether you need some assistance with your existing CTO. Perhaps you can augment that with other skill sets and help those people grow in themselves as the business grows. But just be wary that you'll need to do those investments as you scale up. So again, I hope today was helpful. If you have any questions, please put those in the comments section or join me on any of the media out there. I just ask 2 things today. Firstly, Rewired for Success is a podcast now. Please join the podcast. If you're listening on the podcast, just click subscribe. Let me know what you think. And secondly, if you have questions, send those comments out to me. There is also a Facebook group link at the bottom of these notes, and I'd love to hear from you. So again, keep it real out there, and make sure you're ready to scale up. And thanks for listening. I'm Torben Anderson from Rewired, and you've been listening to Rewired for Success. Have a good week.